everybody.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to
Are we
D&D Down Under. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, we are. And I'm pretty sure we only have one music playing in the background.
Oh, good.
Yeah. First time for everything.
I
Welcome back
I don't like how smooth this is going.
to D&D Down Under.
I'm
This
very
is,
happy that
Friday
AUS
playing right
fits
now.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So that means that anything I do to my stream doesn't affect yours.
Awesome.
It
So, welcome back. This is D&D Down Under Ascension.
Yep.
I've only got Blake and Rob here tonight.
Hi.
There was meant to be a third player. Jacob was meant to be here, but he decided to get the plague, and he's not allowed over right now. However, we press on.
Yes, we do.
We play D&D live plays Wednesdays and Fridays. We didn't play last Wednesday. There was a last minute thing come up, and
Yeah, my girlfriend's a bitch.
clip it.
To put it in simpler ways.
Yeah, some last minute shit come up. We didn't play. That's all right. I don't need to play twice a week, even though I really want to.
Because Wendy says you're a snitch.
Got to play some extra Cyberpunk, so I was actually kind of alright with it. I have a bit of a new
You're
obsession
loving
right now.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say he really loves it.
Oh, bro, I've been playing it every fucking day
Oh.
for the last 6 weeks.
So
It's
just
been
so
mad.
you know, obviously, I don't live in here, but I live in the vicinity. And the thing is that I'll have everything pretty much set up. Jacob goes, yeah, I got 5 minutes till 9.
It's fine tonight. It's fine. It's alright. I set up everything today.
Yeah.
Yes, I got in at 10 to 9, but that's not the point.
Oh, that's
I got
actually
everything set
better
up. Alright, so yeah, we run Wednesdays and Fridays. We will be back on Wednesday, I believe, for the last session before
So
the end
next
of the year.
week is the last session.
Yep.
And then when we're picking back up is not the first week of January.
The
but
second.
Yeah.
So
'cause, New
it's
Year's
3
Day
weeks off,
is
right?
Wednesday. So yeah, we have technically 3 weeks.
3 weeks off, and we'll see you second week of January. We will have one more session of Wednesday and Friday, so join us for that. Our socials are in the description. Hey, Rob, have you been doing anything with, what did you do again?
Yeah, exactly. Nothing.
There was one. TikTok?
It was TikTok.
Yeah. Haven't done anything
haven't
with
done
that?
anything, no.
No? Okay.
There's so many he can
Okay.
grab, and he just doesn't.
I don't have the time,
Go into the
work
Discord.
and everything.
Go into the Discord and bully Rob and tell him he has to do some work.
No, I'm gonna
Because
put it
he's
on.
currently not at work, and he's not doing anything, keeps telling us he's bored.
The
So
good thing
bully
is there's an
him.
intro that's play.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, anyway,
is it too early to
roll
leave?
intro. Something robs a princess. I forgot to unmute the mics. I think I double clicked it. Blah blah blah. Anyway, recap. Rob's a princess was important.
Rob is a prince.
Yeah, I got 2 fans.
Okay, so last where we left off, he's got separated. It's currently Nero, Brazil, and Stimmy. On your own, without Magni, without Lazarus. Decided to use the cube to take a short trip back to the elemental plane of air. So headed in, headed back out with the help of your Eagles Nero, and were dropped in a familiar place this time. You kind of came to the realization that this cube doesn't take you to specific areas that you're specifically wanting to be. But at the roll of a dice, it did take you somewhere that you at least know this time. You back to a small island called Onderin. Yes, I just looked it up. Couldn't remember. Had the had the continent on my head. Lazarus and Magni went off to figure out why there was a whole lot of armed guard here. Ask some questions, see if you could get passage back to Corben, and finally complete this little quest that you have been on for who knows how long. You found out whilst you were here that it has been at least a few months. A lot longer than what you had counted from your rests along the way. Time clearly passes differently somewhere that you've been. Yous were all in the city square, right near where the magic circle is to send you to other larger locations in the world. As you watched Lazarus and Magni go and ask some questions, the guards perk up, and the two of them get ushered out of sight. Decided it's alright, sure that they've got this. Let's go and be tourists for a little while, try and keep a low profile. We'll go to the hot springs and we'll wait it out. 2 days go by of years, some food, sleeping outside, and just kind of making yourselves look busy.
Yep.
Trying to avoid the guards and trying to avoid whatever's happened to the other two. Decided that whatever's going on, you need to leave. Stay here any longer, they're probably going to realize that you're here for reasons other than what you've specified. You asked where you would be able to be taken. Told you had 2 decisions. You could go north to Altair proper, or you could go east to Hycris. You decided east because it apparently has a forest, somewhere that you would be able to lay low a little bit better and maybe be out of the watchful eye of the military. So off you go. Stepped within the magic circle. As you walk through, you notice that you're in quite a large city. You seem to be somewhere around the middle of it. Buildings all around you. But you can see a couple of very obvious main roads. One of which, when you look down straight, from where you are, you can actually see that there is the outline of some trees that reach up above buildings here, mostly single story. As you can gather that that is almost definitely the forest you were told about. This place too is crawling with armed guards. They're not so stationary as they were on Ondrin, but they are around and they are keeping watch.
How far are like people from us?
So you've just come in through the magic circle. So generally people don't stand like inside the circle. They give it a bit of a wide berth. They don't want to get caught up in a teleportation. So the first people that you will see are some guards that sort of see you coming through, see that you don't look like you've teleported in and are just ready to attack, essentially. So they don't draw their weapons or anything, but they do kind of look over, see you, and just go back to...
As I say in Draconic to both of them,
Yeah.
Drazil and Simi, as I look at Drazil and Simi, this is one place that we don't want to get in prison. So we are 100% tourists, because I've never been here before. Have you been here before?
I've never been here.
Simi, no, you haven't. So that means we're going to be 100% tourists here. And figure out what is going on with this wall.
I'll follow you and go from there.
Walking up.
Yeah.
Is there a guard sitting at a desk just like this place?
Yeah, there are mages sitting at a table. There's actually more of them here than there were at the last place.
This place looks bigger, doesn't it?
It is quite a lot larger, yes. So as you look around, you see that this place has like street lamps. They don't look like they're anything special. They don't look like they're like technologically special. But it's definitely new considering where yous were. Even where yous come from doesn't really have street lamps themselves. It's more lit up during the night through just like what seems like independent light spells that are just kind of
like
cast.
lights.
Yeah, cast like on the corners of the overhangs of buildings. This place looks a lot more organized. You can see that when you look up to the left, you see that there's actually quite a large castle. And other than that, you basically just see the roof line of what's around you.
So I'll head up to one of those mages and I'll just say to them, "Hey there, how you going?"
Kind of like riding. Oh, hi.
Sorry, I got a couple of questions for you.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. So I'm a traveler. I've been traveling around the world for quite a bit of time. So, not the world. I don't know how much you know about different planes.
A little bit.
Okay. So I've been traveling around with these two lizard folk here because they're originally not around. I want to get to know Polcha because they're both from the same tribe but different. It's weird, but they're from different areas. One's desert, one's water. So as we were traveling, we were going through mountains, and apparently we accidentally stepped through like a portal, but it took us to a place where there was nothing but sky and floating rocks.
Oh, you went to the plane of air.
That's what they called it.
Yeah.
And we're a bit funny. I'm a druid, so I would.
Oh, you would have had no problem then.
My bats helped me and us, but the thing is that it's still very nauseous, getting thrown everywhere.
Takes a little bit of getting used to.
We thought we were only there for 4 weeks, but it turned out we were there for months. And we've come back, and so when they sent us back, it plopped us out of nowhere. And I don't know where the last town was, but we were there just visiting, like, loving the ground. And when we asked if there anywhere else to go, because obviously where we last was, it was a lot of guards, and
Oh,
there
there's
wasn't
guards
much to eat.
everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of turmoil at the moment. You
Yeah.
said that you were gone for longer than you
thought.
expected.
I thought I was only gone for 4 months. Not 4 months, 4 weeks. But someone told me that, you know,
The inner planes don't have any kind of time dilation.
so if you'd like to know when I left, when we started traveling, you know when the sky stops.
Oh yeah.
That's I left the night after. And then yesterday
As
was my
he-
first day back.
Kind of like he looks down. He pulls a piece of paper across.
Yeah.
You can see that it's essentially like a calendar. Like
Yeah.
it's the calendar of the month. As he you see that right now it has been 4.5 months
Yeah.
since you left.
So when we left the day after, we went into the caves and we came up to Simi has a name for them. But they're like
Oh well,
they're
what
like
would you call them?
the crabs, but they've got like hooks and they're beaks.
Can't say I've seen anything like that.
He called them cookies, but I don't think that's what they're actually called. But they chased us and we fell into a cave, and the cave was pitch black. And I can see in the dark, I couldn't see in the cave. And then I popped out in the air and went to play.
Sounds like magical darkness.
I didn't think of that.
Um,
But anyway, 2 things.
yeah.
The other village we're at, it was a bit small, but they got over the food very quickly. So is there any exotic food you have?
How exotic.
I have like gold.
The more you go west, the more luxurious things get.
Brilliant. So we can taste that cuisine. 2, hot springs. Do you have any?
No hot springs, not around
Any
here.
bathing stations?
Oh yeah, we have bathhouses.
Because he likes water.
Look, once again, the further west you go towards the castle, more luxurious everything gets.
Just so I know what's going on, because again, as I said, I left the night after the stars stopped.
Yeah.
What? How cautious should I be about walking, just traveling? Because the
look,
the last place seemed very uptight and didn't want to speak about it because
where'd you come from?
so when we were walking around, I'm originally from a place called Dorset, but I haven't been home in years. Like when I mean years.
No, where'd you travel here from? Where was it?
It was islands, goes up through like a mountain, and then there's a fancy house at the top.
Honduras.
I think so. That's where we came from.
Yeah, it's an island south of Altea.
Okay. Okay. I don't know locations. I just wonder.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty pretty strict there. Small, kind of an area.
I want to actually tell
very-
me what's going on, or
they're-
how cautious I should be
They're,
traveling.
they're very on guard. I mean, it wouldn't take too large of a force to overrun it.
Well, it was quite small.
Yeah. Sounds like under it.
So let's say if I leave this island, am I gonna die?
You're not gonna die.
Okay.
I mean, like, I hope not.
Because I don't even know what.
Right now, you're this province is called High Crest.
The High Crest.
High Crest.
High Crest.
So we're more neutral than anything else here, but obviously with the Cold War going on between Altea and Armala, we need to be on alert.
Amala, that's the. Where's that?
Armala is the furthest west.
Furthest west.
The island furthest to the west.
Oh, okay.
That is where you were.
No, I know that. I know. I've got it
Okay.
written down.
Yeah, sweet.
Well, that's the island furthest west. That's where your tribe migrates there, doesn't it?
Sometimes. Not 100% sure.
But he's trying.
Trying to get home.
Well, yeah. Well, he's trying to. I don't want to fucking go there.
Fair enough.
My home's a piece of shit.
Fair enough.
I didn't. By the way, I never. I know I'm blabbering. I just haven't spoken to someone that can actually speak since 2 days ago when everyone was uptight.
That's okay. Look, honestly,
Is there a place where I can get beer and people just talk shit? You have a tavern. that you
Look,
can recommend?
I'm kind of interested in you being sort of out of time.
I'll answer anything you want.
If you meet me at the bar, just east of here, on the main road.
Yep.
I'll meet up there with you in about an hour.
Awesome. Hour?
About an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. I just gotta wait
since
for.
Since we're going east, anywhere close by that they can get food.
Oh yeah. So the further west you go, the more luxurious everything gets. Further east you get, everything gets a little bit less expensive. Not so much less
brilliant.
quality.
So that means I can get you as much as you want.
Well, that does sound
Do
pretty
you guys
good.
do cotton candy here?
No.
I can't get you that.
No,
Well, I mean,
no
you
cotton
can.
candy. Not here. You might find a couple of specialty vendors that would sell it.
But they just can't make it.
Well, I mean, like they do make it, but I don't get it myself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway, an hour, meet you at the bar. Does it have a name or?
Yeah. Look for Lucy's.
Lucy's. Okay. I'll be at Lucy's. I'll be waiting for you. I don't drink alcohol, but you want a drink?
Oh, that's all right. I'm a regular there.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head east. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Alright, as I speak Draconic and say, come on.
As he'll say, nice to meet you, Simi, in Draconic. Someone else speaks.
Come on. And then we'll start walking.
Wonderful. So as you start taking the main road to the east, you see that there's a lot of just housing mostly. There's a couple of like larger buildings. They look more like halls. And you actually see some like sporting grounds. So you see like a basketball court and a tennis court, like 3 houses down just on the outside. But it's on the other side of the road, on the left hand side of the road of that. It's actually just past the just across from the tennis court as you see Lucy's. Written on like board on the top of the building.
Alright. You want to get a drink or something?
Yeah, it's good drink.
Alright. So we'll go in there. So it's good that to more or less find out that this place is neutral, but understanding how neutral it is like understanding what type of mood the other two are normally in. You just can't fucking tell if it's either way. So,
Coming out from where the actual magic circle is, you see that the guards sort of get less and less condensed as you're heading out in this direction.
so it seems like they're there because that's
They're there
one
in
of the
case
only
there is like an
places.
invasion
Yeah.
or a
So don't speak Draconic in terms of like trying to be secretive. Just don't be secretive, but also just don't talk to him.
I'll try and hold it
unless,
back.
unless I ask you a question, then answer the question I asked. But also don't bring up the other two. Because otherwise, if we get arrested here, we're so fucked.
But it could make for a good adventure.
Here. Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. The other ones are gonna go on an adventure.
Oh, you
Why can't-
reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we have an hour in little adventure?
We are. You see how literally we're far away?
I didn't think of it that way.
Like we literally left them behind. Like we can't get more adventurous than that. Like we don't know if they're dead. It's been 2 days and none of us went and checked.
I mean, are we really losing anything?
Not particularly. But I'm also not gaining anything by you two.
But
So,
we're here, and that's
to
all
be
that
fair-
matters.
To be fair, I lost a lot. I also don't have my ring. But I got the Magni Killer. So I got the Giant Slayer on my back.
It's just hanging off
Yeah.
your back, yeah. Oh, that's right. You said you put it in between
Yeah,
your
my
back and your
backpack.
backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, basically that. Maybe we can barter for it. I can sell it.
Okay.
But we we see what else we can do while we're here. And there's only 2 places they would go, and they realize that they wouldn't be able to go home. But this place is pretty neutral, and if they're trying to let us get back home, this might be one of the best places to go. But anyway, so we'll just wait the hour.
Okay, we'll go grab a drink, relax, chill.
Timmy, shut the fuck up. Stop speaking. As we go in.
As you walk into this bar here, you see that there's actually a few guards in here. They look like they're sort of taking a break. They're resting. They're in like full gear still, and they're currently eating some kind of meat. It smells good,
Looks rank.
but it looks rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. Sounds like a baby, mate. Alright.
As a lady walks past, drops a plate of food off a pitcher of beer down at a table right next to her. Howdy, y'all. How's it going?
I love you.
Okay then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What can I get you? Come. We got a table over here.
Okay.
As she's over, pulls out the chairs
Yeah.
and drops a menu down in front of you. As all the items on the menu look very standard. You've got like steak, you've got like sausage and veg, you've got a fish, and you've got a pasta dish, like a pesto pasta.
Yeah. You are very kind.
Oh, well,
I've
thank
never been
you.
greeted so nicely in my entire life. Sorry about that earlier. So it's very easy. So we'll get the 2 of these guys some water, and you do any type of juice or just water? If you don't, water will be fine.
Water, juice,
Yeah,
alcohol,
juice, and
wines.
Don't drink. So juice.
Hell, we could
orange?
do you some cordial.
Never heard of that before in my life, but juice is fine. Orange juice is good.
Okay, it's kind of like sweet water.
Oh, okay. And then we'll get 2 of everything plus an extra pasta.
Okay, sounds good. As she just kind of like flits off towards the other side of the room, takes a couple more orders. She's got no notepad on her at all. Just walks through, takes a couple orders. You can hear her very loudly in this place. She kind of cuts through the chatter while she speaks, and she heads out the back.
I just turned to you. I didn't know what either you wanted, so I just got you one of everything. Got myself a pasta.
I mean, I'm gonna eat whatever there is.
Well, I'm not too sure if you guys have understood this, but vegetarian.
What's that?
I don't eat meat.
Nah. Have you tried it before? Because if you tried it before, you would eat it.
I've never had it before.
You should try some.
I
It's
don't
okay,
like
we've got a lot coming.
it. I know. I'm gonna fucking. So I 100% know it's coming.
Oh, you have to try. You can't eat that veg. It's not good for your bones and whatever else you do.
You ever had a dick up your ass?
There was this one time a couple years back.
Oh, I'm not trying it.
Oh.
So don't try and convince me on that either. So, anyway, so we'll get some food in and stuff and rest up for today. I'll answer the questions that this person has a weird interest in me. I hope he doesn't ask though, because it's not my type. I gotta make that very clear when I meet him too, just to make sure we're on the same page. Shut up, Simmy.
She brings out your food. She actually drops another liquid. So she brings out 4 drinks. So she hands you each a water. She gives you your she doesn't bring the food out yet. She gives you each a water, but she also drops down what looks like a neon green liquid next to you, and it goes, "Yeah, try that, sugar."
I thank you dearly. I'll have this. But with
Food's on its way. She turns around.
I didn't get my fucking orange juice. I got fucking water instead. Fuck. As I grab the neon stuff and I'm like, if I die, don't touch my shit. I drink it and I'm like,
It tastes like a really sweet water.
oh,
Almost tastes like
I
apples.
understand, but
Yeah.
I actually have to roll this because I remember there's something about me doing cotton candy. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. This tastes like apples.
Oh, wants to be cocked. Okay, apparently I like it. I think this is called the cordial. I think.
The sugar water, whatever they said.
Yeah, the flavor is diabetes.
I've had salty water. I've had sugar water.
You gonna ask me to try that one too?
It's usually
pretty good.
It's where we get the fish from. Sometimes it comes with extra water.
Yeah. You catch it in your mouth, just like. Yeah. I'm actually a bit curious.
I'm a pretty fast swimmer. You should see me sometime.
I've never seen you swim. I've actually never seen the two of you do anything.
We've never come up against any water. We're
Oh yeah, you're gonna win
gonna
that
swim
fight?
like this.
Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna win that fight because you lost every other fucking one. You guys just sit there.
Well, to be fair, I'm still here. I'm not locked in a room.
You know what? That's a fucking good point. You're doing a way better job than the other ones. The other ones are pretty, like, they got themselves into some fucking mess. Like, they're dumb. Like, I know you can't comprehend this conversation, but they're dumb.
Yeah. I think he agrees too.
She comes back out a few more times, drops off a couple of dishes at a time. She
This is really good. Can I get my orange juice?
It's actually on one of the platters that she's got.
Oh.
So she puts down 2 of the meat dishes and your juice. She goes back.
Okay, well, there's your meat.
It was with one of the meat dishes. She put it in front of Simi.
Yeah.
Just kind of like got lost in translation that she thought that it was
Yeah.
someone else's.
So, I take the orange juice, put it near me. And I'm like, well, you can start eating.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the fish and I'm starting.
Yeah. So they'll start eating. I'll start eating the pasta once it arrives.
Yeah. So over the next like 20 minutes or so, the rest of the dishes come out. Is kind of just walking around. You just keep hearing her voice cutting through the air. But you sort of slowly eat your food. You don't really have anything else to do here until this guy arrives. And eventually, about 45 minutes goes by as he walks in the door. As he goes, "Ah, there you are.
Hello.
So you've got yourself
I'm
nice and situated here."
well, yeah, I'm eating the pasta. They're kind of going hard at the meat.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a vegetarian, so I don't really eat
Look,
meat.
the looks of it, not great. The taste of it, phenomenal. Don't know what they do back there, but it's magical.
Oh, my nose smells it. It's very different.
Well, okay, you seem to be done eating.
Yes.
Do you want to come with me for a second? I just want to test out your theories on why you couldn't see in the dark.
Sure. Stay here and don't let him do anything.
Okay.
As he'll actually lead you out the back through the kitchen into another, into like a storeroom
So
essentially.
we start going through the kitchen. I'm like, right. Well, normally this doesn't happen.
Yeah. And you just go into like a food storeroom. He closes the door. It is lit. But he's like, okay, sorry about Not to seem weird, gotta close the door, otherwise I'm gonna blind them in there as well.
Okay.
You can normally see in the dark, right?
Correct. So the mutation that my village did on me to turn me into this hybrid.
Wonderful! As he puts his hand in his pocket, pulls something out, and he just goes... As the whole place just turns pitch black. Look anything like this?
Well, I'd be able to answer if I could see anything.
But like, you can normally see in the dark, right?
Well, yeah.
Cool!
As he closes my eyes like this. Normally I can see. I'm messing with you. No, I couldn't see. So, the way you waved your hand, is it like cast darkness?
That's the one!
Still got it. As I just do what he did.
And so, yeah, the way he did it, he sort of like pulled a curtain, it looked like, around his head. And as it did it, it like trailing from behind his fingers was just like a blackness, almost like he's ripping away the color in the world.
Yeah.
And as he reversed it, you saw everything sort of come back to.
Alrighty. Yeah, so it was a lot like that. I couldn't see through it.
Okay, but no one cast anything, right?
No. Well, not as far as I know. I was a horse. So we were running. I throw this stuff out. I talk really fast and I'm trying to understand it.
No,
So-
it was more how casually, like, yeah, I was a horse.
So
I know that you
we
can
were running,
do that. You said
and
you were a druid.
I turned into a horse and started running because I run fast when I'm a horse. And I realized that I left those two behind. And I was like, oh no. So I had to like come back and I saw them two turn right when we had like three options. Either go straight, turn right, or turn a little bit less right. And we'll get there. And they turned directly right, ran down that hole, so I ran with them. And we're running, and then I was floating. And where I was, it was weird because imagine the stars.
Did it feel anything like coming through the portal that you came through?
A little bit. Not exactly. So imagine you're looking up at the sky, but that sky is everywhere. You look down and the sky, like stars.
He starts just looking real puzzled,
And then
thinking about things.
And the way we had to move, which we discovered really quick, you think about where you want to go, and your body moves. So
Pulls out a piece of paper and just starts writing.
when we were moving, originally there was more of us, but we lost them. There was a school teacher that was studying this type of stuff.
Interesting.
And obviously we had a bodyguard. This is his hammer. Well, not his hammer, it's axe. I don't really know weapons well. But when we were going in, we saw like this hole. Things were spinning around it. And the two lizard folk were very, I want the things that were spinning around it. So they were getting hurt, and to get them out of it, I dragged one and I tried to reach for something so that way they wouldn't go shiny, and then concentrating on the shiny. It was like a hilt of a weapon, sword. So anyway, we got it and we learned to stop doing this, because otherwise we're just gonna get hurt. So what happened was, we needed to find our way out. So we said, we wish to, we thought of the safest place to leave, to get out. So when we were doing that, our bodies just started floating. Like we weren't walking, we were floating. When we got closer to the portal, when the gates opened, when we got here, it was like that. It was just
So these portals don't look like that. They look like the portal that the other guy made. This one, the magic circle lights up, and as you step through it, it just kind of runs through you.
Okay, well, I'll tell him that there was
Like a big, freestanding.
freestanding circles that had magic around them. And you could not really see what was in it, but you could. And there were these... I want to sound crazy again, but it's like ghosts.
Yeah, ghosts are real.
Okay, good. I just never really encountered one before. So I'm happy that I'm not crazy. But what they would do is they would take over our friend, and then our friend would attack us.
Yeah, it's
So
standard
then
possession. Yep.
We'd have to beat it and then it would leave him once he's beat, and then go into someone else. Then when we're in there, I can summon animals, obviously, but I have 3 main pets that come out of my body.
Wait, hold on. Is this before you left or before you?
This was after we left. This is why we disappeared. So the interim.
You said you went to the plane of air, right?
So this is just before we got there. This is how we got
Wait,
there.
so wait. Where are you at this point in the
I
story?
don't know. So when we ran down that hallway and it hit darkness, where we are now is where we ended up. We fell, and we ended up floating. And there was just like stars everywhere almost.
Takes a few more notes. Never heard of this before.
So it allowed us to do weird things. So I've never been good at magic. Just been able to do innate things.
Hey, you seem alright at it.
Because of where we went. So when we were, and the ghosts came, I can summon familiars and I look through their eyes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So I did it to my friend. Touched his forehead when he was possessed, you said it was?
Yeah.
Possession. Touched his head. I said, hope this works. And I went to my friend's mind.
The pencil, like
I got rid of the ghost and I was stuck.
you possessed your friend.
Yes. It hurt a lot. As my school teacher friend that was just doing these guys, like studying the lizards, he said that whatever you can imagine will happen here because he's testing stuff.
Gotta say, you've got me on this.
So let's say as I grab like 3 random things.
Yeah.
So let's say this is a house. This
Yeah,
is-
you just grab like ingredients.
Yeah. So this is a house. That's salt or something. And then this is the airplane. When we were going from here to there, in these 2 buildings, we were here.
See,
This is
that's
where we
weird.
were.
That's
We-
weird because
we didn't like from the portal we just came through where you just appeared. We didn't do that.
So- normally the
different
way
plane.
the plane of travel works is we're here, this is where you're going. They're pressed up against each other. There's no space between them. As soon as you leave one, you're in the next.
that didn't happen. And
Oh.
then we appeared to the safest place possible. And we went through the portal that took us to the airplane, and we fell unconscious. And
Yeah,
then when we
first
woke-
time, it'll do that.
And then when we woke up, there was like a bird man person. I didn't ask what he was or what place was. He was very polite, and he told us we were out for about 3 weeks. So
Okay.
that's why I was saying we were gone for about 3 weeks.
Right.
And then when we woke up, they showed us a way to get back to the real thing. And when we did, unfortunately they didn't put it on the ground, put it in the air.
Wait, they showed you how to get back.
Because my friend got a cube from the place that we were. You remember
Okay.
how I said there was that black hole and things were spinning around it?
Yeah.
He grabbed a cube that it has 6 sides.
Okay.
And one of them had like a lightning bolt on it,
Okay.
or like lines, and the other one had like mountains on it. When he pressed the mountain one, it would take us here randomly.
Sounds like
When he pressed the lightning one, it takes us back there.
sounds like a pretty pretty powerful thing you found. It'll just let you travel willy-nilly between
Well,
planes.
apparently the way that it was explained is that it doesn't just let you pick where you want to go. So for instance, when they showed us it, we appeared back on an island with a volcano. I don't know where it was. So when we came back, we were there, and there was a lot of animals and everything, but there was also tribes people.
This volcano active or not?
It didn't seem very active. As I show him the hand-drawn map
Yeah.
of the island.
Oh, look,
I took this from a bird's eye view. It's not super accurate. I'm not great at drawing.
I'm not too.
But this is where we ended up.
Not too into maps myself, but if it wasn't active, so I'm just going through my notes.
It's alright, I know you just wrote down a lot of them.
If it wasn't active, it may have been the volcano in the Ignis Mountains. That's actually close to our mall.
Okay. So we were there, and then the tribes people didn't know how to speak common. So they started to try and load like dogs.
It's not unheard of. Your friend out there. You spoke to him in Draconic, right?
But the thing was, is that these people were humanoid like us. Like not me, but I'll raise him. I told him.
He's a human.
Like
Yeah.
you. So,
I mean, like, it's not unheard of.
so the thing is, they wouldn't leave us alone, so we ran. And in the volcano, there was like a giant door, about
Giant?
15 foot high. Or no, bigger. And there was a giant bed. I turned into a rat to scope out the place. And
Haven't heard of giants being around for quite a while.
well, there wasn't any there. It was all dusty and old, and
Yeah, that's
So-
normally what
so it
we
was
find.
it's more or less
ruins
like an
and-
abandoned house. And so we found that, and we stayed there for a couple of nights. And we said, well, we need to leave because we're gonna die here. And then we hit the button, but unfortunately 3 of us came through. 2 of us didn't. We've been traveling, so I'm guessing they will just go home. But the thing is that
I mean, if they were there, they should be able to just effectively walk home.
that's if they didn't
Take
hit
them
the
a
button
while,
and go
but-
somewhere random again.
Yeah, well.
So anyway, we ended up in the town previous in the air.
Yeah.
I caught us with the bats to put us down, and we just relaxed there, waited a couple of days, 2 days, just to again eat, understand what's going on, and then we said, well, they haven't come back, so they're not going to come in. So we thought we'd come here, see this, because originally this is what we're doing anyway, just viewing the world from
Traveling.
sights.
Yeah.
But now, apparently, the world ain't so kind with itself anymore. So we gotta be careful.
Yeah. Look, I wouldn't be too worried about being super careful around here. Obviously,
You guys
treat it like anywhere else.
I walked through the door and I got greeted, and I accidentally told the girl that the bartender that the server that I loved her because of just how lovely she was. By the way, I'm not gay. So this isn't a thing, right?
Oh, no. I'm
Good.
I
You're not my type, but you might be a lizard folk. Oh, you can ask them. But
no.
Just wanted to make it
I'm more interested in the fact that you said that you've been gone for 3 weeks, and you seem to have been gone for about 4.5 months.
correct. Do you have any idea?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. I mean, you walked into a patch of magical darkness, went somewhere, and then ended up in one of the inner planes.
You don't have to travel. I can show you.
What do you mean?
But we know where it is. But the thing is, it's like wasn't fun being in there. It hurt. Everything just
but
felt
it
like
sounds
it wanted to kill you.
interesting.
But remember how I said that I'm normally not good at magic?
Yeah.
When I was in there, because you could will everything, I started to learn more about myself. I would will everything out here, and that made me better. But apparently, that's just a lie.
Look, I'm happy to come and figure out where the hell you went.
Good. So, yeah.
I mean, like, what I do here is not as important as any kind of advancements that we could gain from this.
But the thing is, we're just gonna relax for a couple of days. It's been
Yeah, of course.
crazy. And then we're gonna see if our friends, for some reason, appear. So our friends, if you keep an eye out, they're great. One of them is a dwarf. white beard and hair. The other one is a Goliath, like a stone person with hair,
Yeah,
spiky
Goliath.
hair, and mustache.
Okay.
So one of them is really quiet, and the other one is really loud. The other one,
The dwarf's the loud one.
no.
Okay. You keep
The
some odd
the
company, I'll
dwarf,
tell you.
the bodyguard, he is the tamer one. He'll have a proper conversation with you.
Okay.
The other one's quite fucking rude.
Look,
He's the teacher.
that I'm not too
So I'm
surprised about. I mean, it's not like they've got dwarvish tempers, but most Goliaths are very, very hit first and ask questions later.
Yeah. So,
Dwarves are more the bunch that hold a grudge.
oh, yeah, I know. When we were in the plane of air, there was like blue big thing that had like a vest and this weird thing on its head that was turned around, and it kept him in a cage. And then a red one showed up. They were both like 8 feet tall. And
Interesting.
they were like in the old tales of like you rub the lamp and the thing comes out of it.
Wait, a genie?
It looked like that. But it did magic and would like force him into a cage and said,
Yeah, that sounds
"You're
like
mine
genies.
now." And yeah, so we ran into that.
Genies are slavers. How'd you get out?
Oh, because we had a red one.
You had a red
Oh, we
one.
still have it.
You have an Afridi.
Yeah, I just gotta ask the lizard folk, is it still on his person or is it on the door?
Well, let's go ask him.
well,
He turns around and opens the door.
We found it in a bottle in the same place we found that cube. Same with this hammer.
Crazy.
This axe, but this axe wasn't originally made there. It was a bit broken, and he fixed it at the volcano we told you about. Anyway, so we come out and I see you. So Brazil,
Yeah.
remember when you opened that bottle when we said don't when
They said don't open it, and I opened it.
Yeah.
You have that on you?
you have that?
No, they took it off me.
So who had it?
The tall one.
Okay, so no, we don't have it. That means the Goliath has it.
That would have been someone else.
Oh, it's crazy. You want this axe? Originally, we
I
were
mean,
gonna keep it
I'm-
around just in case those two got, possessed again. Because the dwarf like grows into a giant.
I don't think that's how that works.
Do you
As
want,
his
do you want to use this
eyes
axe?
start to glow a little bit,
Yeah.
as he starts
Oh,
looking at the axe a little bit. I don't think that's how that works.
okay. Do you want to use this axe?
I'm not really a weapon user myself.
Dude.
Could probably sell it down the road. I'd go west for selling something like that though. They'll offer you better prices.
Okay. So, yeah, we're not 100% sure on what's going on. So,
Well, I'm interested. You want to let me know when you're headed back to wherever this was?
yeah,
I'm happy to come and check it out.
that'd be good. And then on the way there, I can tell you about how a ritual happened on me. I fused with like a goat and an imp.
That's magical?
It wasn't my choice, but yeah.
Some fucked up shit.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting. I don't know if it's happened before, if you heard of it.
Yeah, it's more of a cult thing than a
Oh, yeah, they are.
scholarly thing.
Yeah, no, they're a cult thing.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
too...
why I haven't been home.
I wouldn't go back.
So, yeah, if you ever hear of a place called Dorset, just don't go.
Dorset's a cult.
It doesn't look like one, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I was surprised. Instead of what, they're a cult?
It's what happens at night when the city closes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Known a few people that have passed through Dorset and nothing's happened, but I will...
Oh, no. It's more or less like the people that live there. That's what happens to the people that live there.
What a weird bunch.
It's like Homestock syndrome.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Or livestock, something. But anyway, yeah, have you... is there any other way to find you besides at the desk where you work?
As he puts his hand into his bag and just kind of like starts ruffling around a little bit. He goes a little bit deeper, puts his whole shoulder in as it's effectively a bag of holding. He's got this small satchel bag as he's like whole arms in there. As he hands you a stone. Contact me with that.
Might be a dumb question. How? Do I just... go?
Pulls out the other one. So... Let's grab out my prop that I generally use for stuff, being the big die, because I like showing it off. Yeah. He pulls it out, and he takes 2 fingers, and he wipes it down the side of it, as you see a sigil start up.
Yeah, I know how that exactly works, so I take 2 fingers and go...
well, when you look down at it, the sigil's glowing on yours as well.
Oh.
Hello? As you hear the voice twice. It's like very slightly offset.
This works exactly like how Randy works.
What works?
He's
What works? How what works?
He's my cat. He's a badass.
As he turns it off, as the symbol on yours goes away as well. Just be careful, they have limited uses a day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wipe it off. Alright. So, alright. Well, I'll talk to you when I need you. And
sounds good.
We're gonna head off. Other than that,
food's on me.
Oh, thank you.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Just so you know, I did order one of everything for those 2.
That's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you finish your pasta before you left?
No.
I'm halfway through yours.
Yeah. Okay. So how's the vegetarian?
Well, I ended up cutting up the fish and putting it in there.
Oh, you fucking ruined my food.
It tasted like
You look down and you just see the chunks of it in there. It's been like stirred through as well.
So he's very intrigued on how everything happened. I just told him lightly everything that happened. About how we went through the airplane and stuff like that. He said that when we should have gone to that place, you remember the dark place?
Yeah, the only one. The one that only I could see through?
Yes, the floating one. We weren't meant to actually go there. We were meant to go from here straight to the place where you fly.
But we stopped in the middle.
Which doesn't happen.
I don't even know much about this world, let alone the other stuff.
So, what that means is that I think something happened to all of us.
Pinch my arm.
I don't mean...
Feels right. Feels normal.
I mean, what happens... Remember before we left that for some reason when I brought up how long it's been, everyone started arguing that it could have been longer. What happens if they were right? They brought up a fact that when we were in, well, not in there, but they said, what if the place in the airplane was a different time, like was a different time from this time, but he's just told me it's not. So that means that the part between that we stopped at, the darker part that you could see, once if time didn't move there, or maybe took longer, or fast forward us, or I don't know.
Is there someone we can talk to that can know more about it?
No, because the guy that I thought would know more about it just knows shit. But something else that I've decided, I've understood as well. when I was talking about magic to Larry, as I call him, Lazarus, Larry told me that when he was fighting the blue thing, the genie as he called it, Magni should have died, but something happened to his body when he was down and he had no idea that had happened. So he's either turning into a Goliath or something happened to him. It's like me. I left and then I could do magic that very well. I still believe that's how it works.
Well, to be 100% honest, I have no idea what's going on. I know that I'm here, and I'm waiting for that cotton candy, and that's why I'm still here.
You're a very simple man, and that makes me very simple. Like very happy. Okay. Let's relax for a couple of days.
I think it's time we have a drink. And then
I'll get another juice.
Coming, y'all.
Thank you. Well, let's rest for the night at least, and then we can
figure it out in the
venture out
morning.
west more. Figure out in the morning. So we'll have another drink.
Yeah.
See if we can order a room or where we can.
When she comes back, she make me a perception check, Drizzle. 14. You notice during all this that's going on, the guy that came over and took Nero away is sitting up at the bar, and he's actually talking with her for a while. So when she comes back and brings you the rest, or like your extra juice, she actually says, so I heard you're not from around here.
Well, that's true.
Do you have any place to stay? I got a place around back you can use.
I think bloody brilliant.
Alrighty then. As she walks off, comes back about like a couple minutes later, she just drops a key. She's like, it's actually just round back. It's not too pretty, but it's not used for anything. So
That's perfectly fine. We've been sleeping outside, so sleeping inside is actually quite good.
yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Thank you so much. How much do we owe for the night?
No, that's okay. It doesn't get used for anything, so.
Oh, you're bloody beautiful.
Why, thank you. As she walks off.
People always this nice?
No.
Okay, so I'm not the only one feeling slightly uncomfortable?
Look, that's up to you, if you're feeling uncomfortable or not.
I don't know, it feels strange not paying for something. I mean, I don't pay for anything anyway, but...
I was gonna say that. When was the last time you paid for something?
Sometime somewhere between then and now.
Lovely. So, and then we'll go stay out the...
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, you go back there. It's like it doesn't look great. You actually have to go around the corner, down like an alleyway. You come through, and it's got like a couple of like breaks in the windows, and you walk in, and it's just dusty as all hell. But the doors work. It does have locks in there.
How big's the room?
It's 2 rooms, but it kind of looks like a granny flat. So it's basically just one big communal room and one bedroom. And the communal room has just like your basic, like a sink and a table and.
I go to the middle, and I do my ability. Half of moonlight shadow, which 30-foot radius around us,
Yeah.
we are invisible.
Cool.
And our perception is increased by 5. So that stuff.
Wonderful.
That's for the whole rest.
Yeah, wonderful. As you go in there, you sort of spend the night. You wake up feeling quite a lot better. Finally managed to sleep indoors. You didn't have without so much worry that something's just gonna go wrong. As I said, it does, like, the doors lock. You feel more secure than you have been a little bit. There is only one bed. It is quite large though, so
I mean, I just sleep in the corner.
yeah. Yeah. Like, two of yous could fit on the bed, but one of yous is gonna have to sleep on the floor.
Pretty sure Simi
Or
also
there is a
sleeps on the
couch
bed.
out in the other room, so
Pretty sure Simi hasn't slept on a bed.
I don't think he's ever slept on a bed, no.
No, I think we just sleep on the floor.
So it'll be these two on the floor and you just get the bed.
You just
It's not the most comfortable thing, but it's so much nicer than how you've been sleeping recently. And you just get a good night rest. Wake up the next day.
Alright, just double checking. How are you feeling?
really good.
You're alright?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright. So that's
Really?
really good. I'm glad to understand that. We're woken up and we're completely fine. Okay. So we're gonna make a pretty big decision today. By the end of the day at least. Probably tomorrow morning. But just have it on your thoughts. We don't see them. We have the ability to go back where we're from. I know you've been paid to do what I ask, but your opinions are very helpful, both these. So, tomorrow morning, we have to make this final decision, but think about it today. If we don't get wind of them, I think we have to continue this on our own.
They protect you.
Because I think what we need to do is get back home and just talk to the gods. They gave us the job.
Find out more about it.
Right. And I can give you your bonuses. They know what we're doing.
Timmy's got a big toothy grin when you say give you your bonuses.
Bonus.
They know where we're going. And the thing is that fortunately Larry got them into the nest. The Magni, I will see to that.
So if we don't go back and see if they find them or they can't find us, we head back to
We head back to our home island.
yeah.
And then we go speak to the guard. I'll pay you. I'll get paid. And if there's another job, to see what we can do about anything that's going on, I'm glad to help, but right now we're walking in circles and we disappeared and got lost a long time ago. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of getting a bit homesick too.
I mean, it is a bit of change of scenery, and the food is so much better.
Well, the thing is,
I don't have to cook it.
Well, the thing is that I realized is that we got home. We didn't even head straight home to kill time because of what time it was. We headed straight out. We never actually got back to ask.
If we were to go back to where the other two are, would that be more sus, or we should?
There is a high chance that they would probably question us. And I don't know how well I can lie. Right now I'm telling the truth, but just mixing up scenarios in a different way. Because yes, we are traveling right now. And I'm traveling with you. He is a teacher and he is a bodyguard. But the whole point is we were meant to negotiate to find out why that he did what he did, and then a war started that we weren't even here for.
A lot's happened.
Well, we were gone for 4.5 months. But it was only 4 weeks for us. I feel in a way we let the world down. And all that wanted to happen was to fuck around, build hammers and axes, and go fight everything you can find. The smartest one of us all didn't even lead us in the right area, and we needed that. So right now, I think they need to get themselves out, learn the lesson, and we have to move forward, because guess what? He's not going to wait for us to get them out. And yeah, you're right. I'm paying his. So really, I'm just venting. So I think what I'm gonna do today is go sell this. So that way, at least if they come here, they understand we were here. Because they'll see it either somewhere in the city or at one of the stores.
Yeah.
And then we get some exotic food, because I've never been here before and neither of you. Maybe I'll find some weird beets and carrots. And maybe some scoision. And some speck.
What the fuck is that last one?
Scoision and speck. Right? It's like red cabbage with like fake bacon.
Yeah.
Right? Scoision's like you get a rabbit poo and you mix it up with some things. So it's like that. It's not that.
I was about to say, why would you want to do that? No. Just eat the rabbit.
No.
I'll eat it. You could have the
So-
feces.
Anyway, we'll be tourists for the day, and then we'll head off. Figure out how we head off safely. I just gotta make a. It's all good.
It's a rock.
It's a talking rock.
I think you got to get off them veggies. Rocks don't talk.
Trust me, we were traveling one that did.
I'm just not going to believe you.
We'll spend the day traveling around the town.
Wonderful.
Best thing that song.
Awesome. As that's where we're going to take a short rest.
My
Alright,
drink
guys.
just got finished.
We're gonna take a 5-10 minute break. Feel free to get yourselves
Get
something
something to
eat.
snack.
Have
Go
a
to the
snack.
bathroom. Not long enough to take shit, but
Not that
long
you
enough
can't
to
do
it,
that
man.
while you're watching us.
You could.
but
100%. Fuck.
we can't. That's the
Playing
main
D&D
problem
while you're
here.
on the toilet.
And we need a couple of minutes just to collect
do
our
that.
thoughts. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll see you then.
Short
I guess.
rest.
The rest. Bye.
Beep, 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 beep. back in.
And we're back.
Hi.
Alright. Everyone enjoyed their short rest, I'm
I
hoping?
thought you were going to say everyone enjoy their shit. We
No.
were like, yeah.
I don't know what everyone else has been doing. They see us, we don't see them.
Yeah, we enjoyed our stuff.
But yes, we are back. You guys have decided that you are going to check out the town, well, the city. So use wake up, get your things together, had a good night. You walk out, and you said that you were heading west, up towards the castle, up where they said that starts getting more and more expensive as you go up there. Where you were told they'll probably pay you more if you go up that way if you want to sell that thing. Yeah, so you just head out to the main road, start on your way up there. As you do pass a couple of shops that look like they would probably be into that kind of thing, like blacksmiths and like armory kind of stores. But you see that there is quite a bit of road to go if you just keep going up. Maybe you'll see another store.
No.
It's up to you if you want
First
to.
one.
First one?
First one.
Yeah, wonderful.
Daddy.
You open the door.
Yeah.
As it's got
come
like
in.
as it opens, it goes past like a chime.
Yeah.
As you have a dwarf sitting behind a desk. Oh,
Hey, we got a new fella.
Hi,
No, the same fella. Hi. How you going?
how can I help you today?
I'm doing pretty well. I'd like to sell an item.
Going to sell? Oh, got for me.
Oh, it's got a bit of weight.
Let's have a look here.
grabs it with one hand, pulls it over to himself. He
Okay, no
pulls
need to
out.
show
He like pulls his goggles down, as you can see that they've got like a zoom fucking lens thing.
Yeah.
That he puts it over. He starts going over it.
Cool,
Looks
we're
at
watching
the
Toy Story. where
at the
it's
craftsmanship. It is, yeah, sort of like that, but it's just the one.
like- Yeah.
As he's sort of like looking into it, he's looking for damage as he's going over the craftsmanship.
Well crafted. Where'd you get this one?
So, my friend crafted it inside a volcano.
Interesting.
Picks it up, he stands up, and he's just sort of like.
What do you want for it?
What do you got?
What kind of weapons you after?
Righty, so I might want something to defend myself.
Something lighter.
Yes, so you see my lizard frog friend over there, not that one but the other one. Now you see how he's got that curvature on his blade?
Tongue's hanging out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have something like that but made of material and not bone?
Yeah, I don't make things out of bone here.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let
So,
me have a look.
Like
As he,
whatever that thing's called.
yeah, as he starts to, he's got like a mechanical conveyor belt.
Yeah.
That he turns around and he just kind of like
That's like
on a button as it starts just.
Oh, cool! Collecting our laundry. A dry cleaning. Sorry.
As he's looking for weapons that are a little bit easier to carry, a little bit easier to swing. As one second. he picks up takes a sword off the rack.
Yeah.
As it looks quite slender, it looks sort of like Simi's scimitar, but it looks a little bit straighter. It's like it's still got the curve on the blade, but the whole thing, it's not. It doesn't like lift up. So this looks more like a short sword that has the one cutting edge rather than what he's actually got.
So like a real scimitar, because that's what real scimitars look like.
No. So not like the ones in like Aladdin. Like that's a real kind of a scimitar.
No, I'm pretty sure they're falchions. Like
different. It's just a different
Falchions are
different kind of it from different parts of the world.
I was gonna say, this is what you're explaining in the PHP. Oh, you're blind. Give me a sec.
Yeah, more like that.
So in D&D, that's a scimitar.
It depends on where you get it from.
Yeah.
There's different kinds of swords from different places. As he pulls one out, as he puts it down on the table, as he just turns back, as he starts going through it again. As he pulls out another one, it looks like this is a short sword, as it looks like it's got wings for a hilt, for a crossguard. As he puts that on the table, feel free to try these out.
You know what I hate? I'm gonna look at the scimitar and immediately go in my brain, I can use you. I'm proficient with you. Look at the short sword that's slightly not curved and go, don't know what you're doing. It's the same fucking thing. Fuck's sake. Why is my class so fucking specific? So, I'll pick up the first one, obviously.
He also pulls out a what looks like a metal staff. He also pulls out a mace. As those are the things that he sort of puts down. Feel free to try and do these out.
Anything I should know about them?
Well,
Apparently the axe hurts giants.
oh, I could see the magic.
Oh, you
flowing through it. That's what this is for.
So just double checking it does do that, right?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to step away from them and start swinging the scimitar. Feels
So-
light, and I can use it because I am
Yeah.
proficient.
The scimitar, as you pick it up and start to swing it around, it feels cold. Like when you pick it up, it actually has crystals start to form on your hand, sort of in the way that you do when you do
The
magic.
fire.
It's like your innate magic is sort of reacting to this and giving you an idea of what it does.
Alright.
Mechanically, this sword is a frost brand.
Yeah, I can tell. You could say, also sheds a bit of light, and I'm like, yeah.
It doesn't actually shed light at this point. You're not attuned to it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, got me.
Hey,
So I put that down. Pick up the Holy Avenger, that's a short sword.
Yep.
And I'm like, so I swing that one elegantly. I pick this one up, like,
Like trying to hack with it.
and then I put it down. Pick up the staff.
Yeah.
So you said it's metal.
It is a metal staff,
A bit of weight to it.
but it feels alright. It feels like you could use this thing sort of in the same way as you would a quarterstaff.
So, my stick over there, what's the biggest difference between this one and that one besides the fact that they're different material?
So that one. So I'm just going back for that.
Bite your teeth on it. Yes, this is indeed metal.
So mechanically, that one is a mace of terror, but it is a staff
Yeah.
instead. So when you pick this thing up, there's like a sense of almost dread that comes over you, but it feels like it's also emanating from you while you hold this. Feels like you would be able to exert this feeling onto anything that you strike.
So, look at the staff. I look at my quarter staff. Like, they're pretty good. Love you, baby. Don't think good. To put that down. I look at the mace and go, no. I'll take this one and point at the sword.
The sword?
The scimitar.
Yeah. Yeah, I can straight trade those.
Right to it. Because that I can use. I don't like axes, and I'm not very good with them, so I'm afraid that I'm gonna hurt him.
That's alright. They're a little bit unwieldy if you're not used to it.
So, anyway, straight trade. I'll give this to you.
Wonderful. As I will find your new card and I'll give it to you in a second.
Oh, does it come with the thing it goes in?
Yeah, this will come with a scanner.
Right, so that way I can look it on my belt. Is that what you do? I'm just getting something.
You kind of just tie it onto your side, yes.
You just look at me and I have no weapons.
Didn't mean to ask.
He's not holding anything at all.
I just double check my sheet.
He,
but yeah, I
he
do not.
just has his little bag.
So, didn't mean to ask. I watched you summon a weapon, so I copied you and summoned my weapon. How do you do that?
So a long time ago, I had a dream that I lost my spear.
Yep.
And then my spear came back to me,
Ah.
and then I threw it again, and then it came back.
Oh, so you used to throw the spear.
Yeah.
Pretty
And then I woke up and I threw my spear,
Yep.
and then it came back.
Yep.
And now I just throw the spear and it comes back.
Isn't that a boomerang?
No, this one's a stick.
Drizzle, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah. Wisdom save 18.
18. As you start to feel that presence that that was in your dream sort of linger over you for a moment and then fade.
So when it comes over me, I'm just gonna duck and just like.
Yeah.
Oh no, the boomerang normally goes past, at you.
No. So what happens is I throw it,
Yeah.
and then it comes back to my hand. Okay.
It sounds like it has a desperate need to never leave you.
Got attachment issues?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So sounds like you're pretty intimate with it.
Oh, yeah, it is mine.
Okay. So So then my next question is, how do you know that specific spell where you throw the green stuff? It's people, the one that was used on me when I was younger.
That did not go as far as I was hoping it would.
Thank you. That was also from the dream. Like I felt this presence come over me, and it was had colors. And then next thing I knew, I threw my spear, and it just kept coming back. Could never lose it.
Right. Well, I'd like to apologize for almost trying to punch you. I just had a lot of warlocks force themselves upon me.
I forgot about that. Just stare at you.
I had a lot of warlocks when I was younger, force themselves upon me. So I just hate them.
What's a warlock?
So it's a cult. The people that So if you'd like to know, you know how you got normal people,
Yeah.
humanoids. Yeah, I used to look like that. And then they put me in a circle, strung my arms up and my feet up, and then put a dead goat on top of me, and then put a dead imp thing on me, and then they became me.
Is that why you don't eat meat? That does sound pretty traumatizing.
No, it's the reason why I look how I look.
I'm assuming that you have left and you're
Dude's
going
there.
off somewhere.
I got the sword, man. Thanks.
And then you started talking?
Started talking. Sorry, oh shit, sorry about this. We'll go. Thank you for the trade.
Oh, I'm kind of interested in this now.
Oh. Yeah, so after they did that, they wanted me to do some like horrific
Are we
shit.
just still inside the shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just listening
He's just
now.
staring at him now, just
So,
listening.
I used to do like, they wanted me to do like horrific shit, like, they would tell me to like burn kids. And then, so that way they could start again. So whenever they would force themselves upon me, they'd get pregnant and then have a kid. And then if it didn't turn out like me, they'd tell me to kill it. And I just couldn't. Because, you know. So I decided to leave. And I ran away. And,
I thought my childhood was bad.
Oh, if it makes you feel any of my teenage years were great, because I was out of the fucking place.
Good for you.
Thank you. But it's always good to turn a leaf and trust everyone. Until they give you a reason not to trust them. Then you don't trust them anymore.
Sounds like good advice.
Anyway. Sorry about the bit of personal stuff. So, that's why I talk really fast. It's not because like my parents used to talk really fast enough. It's because I used to talk really fast and say, no, please stop, get off me. So that's why I talk like this, because I'm just kind of stuck in that rhythm. So I'm always anxious and always just very worried about people.
You're one fucked up guy, aren't you?
Thank you. That's very, very reassuring. But yes, like my eyes look like hourglasses.
I really hope you get your revenge on those fucks.
I don't want revenge. I just want to be more.
I do like his idea.
Look, I know I've killed the most people out of all of us, but there's no need for violence like that.
I mean, it seems to have bothered you a lot. You're still carrying it around to this day.
What have
We're
you-
counting everyone in that kill count thing.
I'm pretty sure
We're
he's.
counting everyone in that kill count thing.
What do you mean by that, everyone?
I'm just wondering if you think you've killed more people than me.
No, not you.
Oh.
As he just goes back to what he's
I
doing.
don't know who you are, so I can't make a judgment like that.
Oh, but I bet he's got some friends.
Probably killed a lot of people.
I've killed a lot of people.
There we go. So he probably has the highest kill count out of all of us.
So we can take over your village and he can open up shop in a new place.
Look, it might be a business idea we might be back on. We've just got to get
I
that.
feel like if you go back there, you're gonna kill everyone. There's gonna be no one to sell anything through.
No, but that's why we move everyone in.
From
That's right,
where?
he's used to making people
look,
so
all
we
I have
can.
to s- look, look, you move in, you get a new thing. It's just free real estate. You'll be able to do whatever you want there. To be fair, I don't care if it burns to the ground, but I do.
I
because I'm a nice
appreciate the
person.
offer. I think I'll keep with the shop here.
Oh no, open another one. It's called franchise. We'll call it Mukintuk. Make it a chain.
Okay.
That way you can go across and do things. But anyway, I do appreciate the sword. We better head off.
Appreciate the story.
Oh, good.
Thanks for the axe.
As he just puts it up onto the conveyor belt.
Righty. And so
That'll do it.
alrighty, we'll go get some exotic food. Don't care what it is, just something different. And
How far in do you want to go?
Wherever,
No?
they,
Okay.
wherever they stop cooking the fish.
Are you over fish?
No, we just go for sushi.
Well, so
They cook it to a certain point when you go west, and then it just raw.
oh, so you wanna go just past where they stop cooking it? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Because everywhere that has been doing fish has cooked it. You're gonna need to travel like another half hour
Sure.
up towards
Oh,
the.
that's fine.
So, because I'm assuming you're leading here,
Yeah,
and
he is.
you're just looking
This
at.
nose go.
You're like walking up, you see a new food place, you look in, you're like, nah, looks too cooked for me. As you continue up, you actually see a place that looks like It's actually just a fucking sushi train. And you can see the raw fish going around
You can tell
on
this is the
rice.
place where there's like a fat, sweaty guy in the middle of the whole entire thing cooking everything. Like, you know.
He's actually.
Jericho.
you can see the chef in the middle of it all, but he is actually a halfling. You can just see the top of his head as he puts another thing up.
Is this where you want to go?
Yeah, yep. Just walk in through the door, assuming it's open.
Yeah.
And we'll get you some food here.
There's no actual like booths to sit in. You walk in and you sit around the outside of the
Like an actual sushi train.
yeah. You sit around the bar. And there's nothing around here that offers any idea on what the prices are.
So just look if something that looks good,
Yeah.
yoink.
Yeah, you just
Bloody
grab
neat.
one. Wonderful.
And I get a little bit of a one of everything.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, that looks new. Nope.
Yeah. How many do you want to eat? Like, how many different things do you want to eat?
13.
So there's like,
I don't know.
I want to say there's about 12 different dishes.
I'll go for anything that has like seaweed and rice.
Yeah. You actually see.
Avocado.
Yeah, you do see a couple that are just like standard without any kind of meat on them. There's like 3 different ones of those. There is one though that catches both your eye. There is only one of them on the conveyor belt at a time. When someone takes it, about 5-6 minutes later, another one's put up. And like, if you're looking for exotic, this is the most exotic looking thing that's there. It looks like it almost looks like a grapefruit, but something's weird about it. So it's definitely not meat. It's definitely some kind of a like a fruit or a vegetable or something. And it doesn't look like it's been cooked at all.
Ringing all your bells.
Look, done well for the past couple of days, so much as it looks pretty nice and but
Good, I want to try some. How big is this thing? It looks like a...
Which
Mouthful?
like the one dish?
Yeah.
The grapefruity thing? It's like a handful.
Like your die over there?
Bigger. Like it looks like a grapefruit. Like it's about the same size as.
Okay.
But it's just got a different color to it.
I'll just take a thick ass
it's-
bite from it.
Yeah. You bite it. Roll me percentile, please.
Is it blind? 82.
82. You feel good eating this thing. Like really good. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. But eating this thing has made you feel magically enhanced in some way. You're not quite sure what it is just yet.
I will demolish the other half of it.
Yeah, you eat the whole thing.
And then I'll be satisfied with my care.
Wonderful. So how many dishes did you eat?
I have 3.
You had 3?
Maybe about 9.
9. As you just get up and go to leave, as
Receipt.
no, it's the half genie people.
Gnomes.
No.
Like,
Fuck, I
Genasi?
can't remember what they call it. Genasi, that's it. There's a wind genasi
yeah.
in front of you. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Oh, we did.
Your bill comes to The 130 gold pieces.
Okay. So it was very lovely. Do you mind giving an extra 30 gold to the chef?
We would love to.
So I pass him 160.
As he
That should
takes
be
it.
the math.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Takes it. Have a lovely day.
Weird. Alright, well, it's very different. I will press the.
Yeah.
the
You caress your stone.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, yeah, good. So we're in the West City. We just had some uncooked fishes. Well, I didn't eat it, but I had rice and seafood.
Big spender.
Yes. So we decided that it's gonna be time to leave soon. I had a couple of questions. One, can I talk to you anywhere?
As long as you don't go to a different plane again.
Okay, great. Good indication if I have, then you don't answer.
Hold on. So let me cut you off. We don't have many words left. You want to meet?
Sure. Where you work?
Meet me at Lucy's.
Okay. So we're gonna head back to Lucy's and figure out how to get home.
I could use a good drink after that good food.
And yeah, so we head back to Lucy's.
You head back there as he's just kind of standing up out the front.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Sorry. So not many words.
Yeah, like I said, they've got limited use each day.
Oh. So we can only talk for X amount of.
Yeah, they're not perfect, but they're good for relaying messages.
Okay. Cool. So we need to get them back home. Check on their tribes before we travel any further.
Where'd you say that was again?
They live in the deserts and the ocean, lake, where?
Forest where the water meets, where there's a little river.
Now, we need help.
Just like any ocean, or?
Altair. But the thing is that there,
So where you use it from is Amala.
Amala.
Altair's the other place.
the island of Amala.
Yeah, it's a like a province.
Okay.
It's kind of like how the US is, where it's like just a massive fucking landmass, and it's got a whole bunch of different places in it.
So they're from Amala in the desert.
Yeah, there's
Is there anywhere safe that we can?
there's a couple deserts in Amala. Is there any
Which one?
large town that
Sorry,
I could take you to?
Which one do you live near? As you could speak to her. So,
Yes.
Simi.
As Simi mentions that they're nomadic, but the closest point will be Corbett. Like, yeah, I could take you there.
Is it safe?
I don't know, I haven't been there in a while.
Okay. So we just go. Are you just gonna take us through the same thing, or are you gonna take us personally?
Oh, we can just go through the circle. They're not really gonna stop me using it.
Okay. And then you're coming.
Yeah, you're gonna take me to where you
Okay,
use...
well that's good because it's near the desert where he lives.
Yeah, that's what I thought
So,
we were doing.
yeah.
You're gonna show me that place.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it.
Wonderful. Alright, let's go. As he leads you up to
I gotta ask you a question. Where we're going, there's those hook things that I told you about. Actually, I open up my book and I show him the weird doodle I did months ago, apparently.
Yeah.
Of the hook horrors. So just so you know. As I show him that, I know you're blind, but I go, that's what they look like. Anyway, it's bad drawing, I'm not an artist. But the thing is that you're able to defend yourself.
Oh, I can defend myself.
Okay, good. It almost killed us when we tried to kill one of them.
Oh,
And defend
okay.
ourselves. But
A little bit more cautious.
that was-
That's
that was
alright.
like-
We'll figure it
That
out.
was like 4 months ago, apparently. So hopefully we're a lot better.
Look, stay undetected. Usually the best way to get around these things. You said the like animals, right? Yeah, that should be fine.
And if I'm wrong, then you can tell me what they are.
Yeah. No, if I don't know what they are, I'll let you know. As he leads you up, goes up to the circle. As he starts walking around the circle, he like looks around a little bit, and he circles the one that you're using. As they like, oi, what are you doing? Go, 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 go!
What? I go in.
As he jumps in, as you jump in, are you going with him?
Yeah.
As some of the guards are like, oi, stop there! As they start running towards you,
Thanks,
as you come through.
As
As
like,
the circle on the other side, as she's come through, you notice Corban here. There's guards around. As the circle stops glowing.
wait. I thought you said what? What was that?
Well, they don't exactly want people coming here.
Okay. As I look up and see the guards.
Like, hey.
Oh. Hey, Steve.
As they're looking at you, as they're like, this guy, we have no fucking clue. He looks, we know that you don't activate these portals.
Yeah.
No idea who you are, no idea who you are. As they're like, spears up, and there's a guy in the background, in the back that's just like holding a staff as he just kind of like lifts it slightly.
Whoa,
As they're
whoa.
like,
Oh, hey, how you going?
okay, we know you.
Yeah, hi. It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah. That's been fucked.
What?
2 things.
Why are you coming from over enemy lines?
Okay, so
Is it, as this other guy just kind of strolls forward, it's like, it's fine, it's fine. They asked me to bring them back.
yes,
As like he's real blasé, as they're like training their weapons
stop,
on him.
Stop. Okay. He's nice, friendly, and you know, did a bit of vet. I've been your town vet for a very long time.
Yeah, we're aware of you.
Yeah. So they were at the carnival, the festival, and they went traveling around the world with me. Could you take us to your head guard?
As the mage kind of like lowers the staff, and you see that he casts a spell in the back as he just starts mumbling to himself afterwards. As they're just like, okay. As
And then after, we're gonna take them home. They live in the desert areas, and then
a couple of them start walking with you, they're
Yeah.
just kind of like,
I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I'm walking with
they're
them. Just
they're
talking.
gonna just kind of follow along
Yeah.
you. They're paying real close attention to this guy that fucking brought you here.
Yeah.
No,
He's coming here to. I'm gonna show him the darkness in the hole.
as they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Look, it's been a long time. So everything seems very fucked and very scary.
About halfway to you getting, about 3/4 of the way to you getting to the outpost.
Yeah.
You actually see him walking towards you.
Oh, like the guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you've been gone a while. Thought you were dead.
Well, I'm not. Maybe the other two are. Can we chat? In private?
I'd like to chat, yes.
Brilliant. Because, this is our new friend. Funny thing is, I haven't got to use his name. By the way, I'm Mira. As I look at the guy that...
Jeremiah!
Lovely to meet you, Jeremiah. I used to do vetting for this town, like, look after the animals.
That's good. I'm glad that you got contacts here, because I don't know. I was just gonna try and
Do you mind just
Get
hanging
away.
out with the lizards, and then we'll be able to take you?
Oh, you'll all be coming with us.
Oh,
We gotta find out where the hell yous have been.
I have all those answers. Actually, I pass him my book.
Yeah, as
that
he'll
I
take
note
it
every day.
He's like more than happy to see you.
Yeah.
It's the guards that are around you that are like,
But yeah.
we need to be making sure about this. As he takes the book, as he just like flips through it a little bit, he's like, let's go. As he leads you back to the original guard post.
So you're gonna see that I note down every day that we've been gone. And you're gonna see it goes up to a total of 32 days. But except for the past.
You've been gone for four and a half months.
I know that now. So, yeah, you know how we left with a Goliath and a dwarf?
Yes, I do actually.
Yeah, we don't know where they are.
Fantastic. Let's see what we can do about that.
As I say that though, but in the book says where they are.
Yeah. Well, he's not read the book
I know,
yet.
but
so.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Cool. Wonderful.
Book it actually says where they
Yeah.
are.
Wonderful. As they lead you to the barracks, as they kind of take you into a large room, kind of like a bit of a conference room, as there is a mage in there who is currently drawing sigils around the room, and as you walk in, he starts saying, we're going to be entering a interrogation style room. Just it's easier if you just let it happen.
Okay. Do you want my weapon?
No, that's fine.
Okay, good. Because I just got it. I got it like literally before we left.
Oh.
It's
With
really cool.
with the most absolute confidence of my character after eating that food. He's really good at interrogation. He told me a whole story.
As each of you walk in, if anyone would like to not just let it happen, I'll get you to make me a charisma saving throw.
I'm cool.
Yeah. As yeah, you all just walk in. You all willingly fail the saving throw, as you are aware that are you rolling a save or?
No, I was going to say
Okay.
what I was going to roll.
Okay.
I was going to pass.
You were you? As you have all entered a zone of truth.
I got 9. You say 19 plus 8?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Fuck,
You were on
alright.
27.
You have all entered a zone of truth.
Oh, I could have threw this whole story
Oh,
through a
I'm not
fucking
gonna
loop.
lie. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna lie, but my ass is gonna hit you right now. Can't wait to base.
Oh, it's alright. You just can't willingly tell a lie in here.
Oh, can we? Didn't know that.
so when you initially said it, you just had like the compulsion to say it. That's all right. You don't have to answer any questions. Just where have you been?
Okay. So, we went to the town that you sent us to drop off that letter and do what you asked us to do.
As the other guy just goes, liars. I've lived there all my life.
As, so, we went and did that. Then we came back home. And somebody had a bright idea to, pretty sure, I don't remember who fucking, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, that's all right.
Insert person. When we got back, it was nighttime. And over
When
there,
you got back here,
we did, but we didn't get back in the town. So this is what happened. We slept there, left during the morning, and came here. It was nighttime through the circles.
so why didn't you come straight?
Because someone with a bright idea, insert name, said that we should head up because there was a map that we got.
Do you have the map?
That's what I need to double check.
We
with
will
the DM.
insert
Yeah.
that once we
Insert answer.
Yep.
So it had a couple of spots. So we decided, well, why everyone was asleep, we would go investigate. We did.
Okay, you realize that was your job to bring it back here, right?
still technically on one of our coasters. And we are back. So what we did was, we said, well, we couldn't see you until the morning. We weren't going to wake up in the middle of the night. So we're like, okay, well, let's...
Honestly, would have rather you wake me up in the middle of the
Well,
night.
we know that now, because wait until you hear this. I explain literally everything.
Yeah.
Even the mage guy's going to know this.
And
Because he's already
Yeah.
known it, but
yeah,
like... Not
but he also is just like, he wasn't fucking kidding about this weird place as well. Like, he just chimes in every now and then. He's like, fuck, you weren't
But
kidding
this
about that.
time, because we're in the zone of
I thought
truth,
you were exaggerating.
he's going to hear
Yeah,
a
the whole
friend
story.
got captured.
Yep,
We didn't.
yep.
We had no idea where we were, so we left, got to this new place, trying to get them back, like all of us back on,
Yep.
just to understand what's going on. We thought we were going for 4 weeks, and it was 4 months.
Okay, well, considering you didn't come back, we just assumed you were dead.
That's fair enough, because I felt like I was going to.
We're currently not on good terms with Altair at all now.
What happened?
Well, after we sent people in to gather information and those people didn't return, we took that as yous had been captured, yous had been killed, anything around that, and we've sent fleets to attack Altair at this point.
We didn't
start the
We haven't had any contact with Lapis since. However, there have been people come through using the circle that have tried to, let's just say, take out people from here. They're flying a different banner, but we assume that that was sort of just to throw us off.
Look, what I understand is my best knowledge of it, because again, I've known for a long time. They have no idea what he was doing. We believe that he's working on his own call. But,
We've not been able to scry on him either.
but there's another thing as well, is that technically you're half right. You were just early to the punchline, but yeah, 2 of them are now captured.
Alright. We're gonna need to see what we can do about that. Fuck! As he walks out the room.
Alright. Is there anything that we could do to help fix what? Insert name? Cause problem.
Well, he's just walked out of the room when that's happened.
Oh, I know, I'm like doing it as he's walking
As he's
away, but
going,
I'm kind of
yeah.
say a word every other second.
Yep.
me in the corner. I am okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
I have no idea what's happening.
I am super confident, and I don't know why.
As Simi's looking at you like, cotton candy now?
Yes. After we leave here, we can get some coffee.
no, we're still in the truth.
A couple minutes go by as he walks back into the room. Alright, we're gonna need to do some damage control.
Anything that we can do to help rectify what insert name has caused.
I don't even know how we're getting out of this. We don't have a lot of contact with Altair at the moment. And I'm afraid that anyone that we send through is going to be seen as a frontal assault.
They thought we were tourists.
Yeah, but you know that we can trace where you've come through with the circles, right?
Not if we go back to his hometown.
We can delete the web
As I
history.
point at the mage. But also he wants to see something. But we gotta do that first. And get them home.
Leave it with me. I'll come up with a plan of action. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
You're not here for any kind of espionage, shenanigans, anything like that. Nope, not even a little bit. They said that they'd take me to somewhere interesting. I want to see something new.
Also, it looks
Fair
like
enough.
he's gonna get in trouble when he gets back home. So he really did do us a favor.
Ah, it'll be fine.
But wanna have some cotton candy?
Sure.
Tell them the truth. So, can we go back to my house?
Yeah.
Wait, one second.
Yeah, I guess.
Turns out they sold it on you.
Oh, that's awesome. Do I still have a house?
It's still there.
Good.
Someone else living in it though.
No, it's not.
That's
It's not
best.
been gotten rid of yet.
Yeah.
Like it takes a little bit longer than that before we start just giving up people's property.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, less time to start war.
I mean, when you get back there, it may have been turned upside down.
Oh, to look for any answers and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Right. That's alright. I can clean it up. That's the least I can do for you.
As he
This.
he leads you out of the room and he writes you a note that gives it to you. Is like that'll get you through past anyone that's holding up the building.
Alright, great. Also, because this all went upside down and turned around, don't worry about paying me.
Oh, you weren't getting paid after all this.
Okay. But yeah, the Lazarus, the teacher, he put himself in the mess. Just so you know.
We'll be looking into if we can find him, if there's anything,
I know where he is.
we're gonna scry on him and see if there's anything going on, and if there's any way we can't try and extract him.
Okay.
Less they manage to learn about everything that happened, the better.
Oh no.
Alright. We'll be in touch.
Okay. Let's go back to my house. Candy.
Let's go.
Sorry that I told you most of the truth. Originally, we were trying to stop a war, but apparently it all started because of us.
Sounds like it.
But let's tell
Yeah,
the truth
not
about
my
the
problem.
place. But then I just like looked at him and was like, "But let's tell him the truth about the whole, you know, we didn't know where we ended up, so we're gonna show you that."
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
But we don't know how to fully navigate it properly, so
As you are starting to leave, talking about it, he's like, don't go anywhere near there.
as I'm out of the room,
We will be watching you.
okay.
As he picks up a sending stone like the one that you were given, and he starts speaking to you just kind of overhear the we need to send someone out to the mines. Apparently there's shit going on down there.
As I look at the moment I look at that and see the way he did it, I look at the mage and go, "So do I really have to do the stroke? Because he doesn't." Like, I like the stroke.
I mean, like,
Do you like the stroke? Like, you know,
they're just different
rock hard
stones.
when it strokes, but
They're different stones. They have different symbols. They activate in different ways.
I get it. No,
Yeah.
you have more class, and I understand it. I like
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, anyway.
So you head back to your house.
Yeah.
As you get back there, you hand off the note to the guard that's out the front there. As he, all right, give me a second. As he, all right, we're out, everyone. As two people walk out of the house, they actually do take something with them. It just looks like a bag of stuff. It looks like it was one of your bags, though.
Are you taking my stuff?
Evidence. As they close the bag, as they...
Do you mind telling me what it was so I don't think I've lost something?
Evidence as they just leave.
Right, well, fire up the old machine and we'll get it started.
As you walk in there, you notice that the machine has been partially disassembled.
Oh, I understand the bag they took was
Yeah.
a bag of crystals.
It was a bag of
That's
crystals.
cool. Yeah, no, I know which bag it is. Like, you didn't have to say much.
Yeah.
As I like look at it and I go, I am so sorry. I think they just took all the cotton candy.
You
They
do
did?
know that you have one little stash somewhere in the house.
But oh no, here's a better thing.
Yeah.
I think that almost everyone forgot, except for me and my book,
Yeah.
that I had taken 2 crystals because they were the payment for you guys.
Yep.
And I had them on my person. I remember we were out and I'm like, you asked me, oh, could you make them? And I go,
Yeah, 'cause you make it
"No."
randomly outside of a building.
No, I couldn't. Remember? That's why you asked me to
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
and I couldn't do it.
He didn't have his
the
machine.
but I had that proof that I would give it to you.
Yep.
But now I have to fix my fucking machine.
I mean, I can go get them crystals back off you if that's in that bag.
It's probably best you don't do that because I've got the 2 here.
Oh, but I'm feeling really confident right now.
That's probably not the best idea,
Oh, okay.
right? Otherwise, you don't want to end up like Magni and Larry.
But they're alive.
Huh, we don't know that. When was the last time you saw them breathing?
When they're alive.
So anyway, it'll take me a little bit to do this. Simi, do you want to draw Jeremy a map on how to get to the mines?
Oh, okay.
As that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Yeah, we made it home.
You did. You finally made it home. You somewhat completed a quest finally. Didn't end up
Yeah.
being completed in the way that it was hoped, but hey, it's at least done. You can mark it off your list. You went and saw. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Next week
you.
on Friday should be Magni and Lazarus captured in the other town. Let's see what's gonna go on with them.
Let's see, if they continue.
Let's see if they continue playing D&D or not. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be having one more session, both of Wednesday and of Friday next week.
Yep.
After which we will be going on a 3-week break for Christmas and New Year.
To get ready for the new year and stuff. Stuff will be uploaded in the meantime. So it's not like our channel dies for 3 weeks. There will be stuff uploaded, be horrible quality, exactly what you would expect.
How much do we have left that still needs to be updated?
Oh, a lot.
A lot?
A
Okay.
lot.
No,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So we got stuff.
And so just to be specific about this, we'll be going back live on Wednesday the 8th.
Correct.
The Friday will be Friday the 10th. But come and join us for D&D Ignition. We didn't get to play last week, but we will be back next week
Yeah.
for the last
last
session
session
of the year. Should be a good one.
Yeah.
You won't see me in any other one.
No.
Not until next year.
This is your last appearance
is
for
my
the
last
year.
This is
for the
your.
year.
This is.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
guys. Thank you for
ready
being
the
with
rest.
us. All of our socials are in the description. Go on Discord and bully Rob to do uploads on TikTok.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right,
like I
guys.
said, I just haven't had the time with work and everything at the moment.
Haven't had the time with all the no work that you've been doing.
I'm a long service leaver.
All right, everyone.
Bro, your
Thank you
hair
so
shakes
much.
every time you laugh.
I'm
Shut
gonna
up.
roll the
You're
intro. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.